Hi everyone, I'm Jana from Core Concepts Pilates and Rehabilitation in Cape Town, South Africa. Welcome to this short class, this express class. We'll be focusing specifically on the foot and the ankle. So this is ideal for you if you ever had an ankle injury or an operation, or maybe you just want to focus on more strength around the feet and the ankle and more mobility. This is any level class, so it's not a specific level. It's just a general mobility and strengthening class. What you'll need for the class, if you do have a spiky ball, grab your spiky ball. Otherwise, any type of ball, golf ball, tennis ball will work. And then you will also need an elastic, or an old stocking can also work for the class. Okay, so let's start. We're first going to roll out our feet. So I want you to place the ball under your foot and then just start to roll out your foot. The whole undersurface of the foot. You press hard into your spiky ball, your golf ball, your tennis ball, and just roll out the whole part, the undersurface of the foot. Make sure you cover all the areas. Press hard into the foot. Zoom into those spots that feel tight and a bit tender. Focus under the toes as well. You can even do a little bit of a side-to-side movement. And then you can also plant your forefoot and just move the heel from side to side to roll out this whole back foot area. So up and down circles, left to right, doesn't matter in which direction. It's actually best if you do all directions. Make sure you press hard into the foot as well. And then we swap sides. Other side. Press hard. Cover the whole undersurface of the foot. Up and down, sideways, circular movements. Try a little bit there under the toes. And then you can also, so you can plant your heel and just roll out the toes and the forefoot side to side. And then you can also plant the forefoot and roll out the heel, the midfoot section area. You're welcome to carry on for a little bit longer if you feel that you need to. Otherwise, just place the ball out of the way for now. Now you stand with your feet hip distance apart. I want you to press both big toes down into the floor and lift the rest of the toes up to the ceiling. Now plant the rest of the toes and lift the big toes up to the ceiling. Now lower your big toes and lift the other 4 toes. And continue alternating the toes. I'm going to try and not use my hands. Good. And also try and not rotate your feet inward as you move the toes. So you'll find that it's easy to for your feet to fall in as you press the big toes down. But I want you to focus on not letting your arch drop. Big toes, other toes, continue to alternate. Good. Are you still breathing? And relax. Okay, now I want you to stand at the beginning or the end of your mat. And I want you to crawl forward towards the other end of the mat by only using your toes. It's like a toe movement you do to crawl to the other side of the mat. Make sure you're not lifting and shifting the foot. You're moving because of the toes. That's pulling you forward, like a crawling action with the toes. If you want to go more on a slippery surface, you're welcome to do it on the floor. If you've got socks on, it's better to take your socks off. Otherwise, you might have a hole in your sock after this. Good. If you're already on the other side, you're welcome to turn around and go again. It ties your feet, eh? Good. Up to the end of your mat. If you're still on your way, just finish your lap. And then I want you to turn facing your mat and we're going to go down into our pike stretch or the up stretch. So first inhale to repair. Exhale to nod, roll down. Soften the knees a bit, bend them so you can place your hands down. Walk your hands forward on your mat, walk your feet a little bit back until the bum is in the air. Legs are straight, knees are straight, breastbone towards the knees, the head is just hanging between the arms, pushing both heels down. Now I want you to bend the right knee and push the left heel down, and then you alternate your feet. So it's like a running action on the floor. Keep pressing the sitting bones up to the ceiling. We're just stretching out those calves, warming up those calf muscles. Good job. Press the heel down, bum up, straighten the opposite knee. Bum up, knee straight, heel down, other knee bends. We're almost there. 2, 1. Press both heels down, bum up to the ceiling. Pulse your heels up and down. Couple of quick pulses, heels up and down, bum still reaching up to the sky. Relax and place your knees down on the mat. Keep your toes tucked, and then I want you to sit back on your heels with the bum over the heels. I'm just going to move a little bit forward. So the toes are tucked, the bum is on the heels. You're welcome to hold your feet, or your heels, your ankles, and then I want you to wiggle from side to side. Just stretching those toes. If this is very sore for you, just decrease the pressure on your toes by going down on your fingertips so you can determine the amount of pressure you want to put on your feet, on your toes. So just move from side to side, stretching out those toes. And this under the surface, the fascia of the foot, the plantar fascia of the foot. I also feel my Achilles stretching a little bit. Good. And then relax. Place your hands down on the mat. Just toes still tucked. Push your bum up to the ceiling. Lift your knees off the mat. Walk your hands to your feet. Bend your knees a little bit to get your weight on the feet. And then you just roll up to a standing position. Good. Ready for some calf raisers. So your feet are hip distance apart. You're welcome to hold on to something if you need to. Relax those shoulders. And as you inhale, lift yourself up onto your toes as high as you can go. And then slowly lower down. So inhale to lift. And exhale, lower down. So the lowering is twice as long as the lifting. Make sure you get that full height before you lower down. So on your own time, up, slowly down. Maximum height. Think you're trying to get the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Good. And now we're just going to add something with this exercise. So grab your ball, whatever ball you have, and I want you to place it between your ankles, just below those two bony prominences on the inside. So just below that. And now we're going to lift onto the toes again. So inhale to lift and exhale to lower down. So now you need to work hard to not let the ball fall out. So different muscles are activating, trying to keep the ball between the heels. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Remember, the slowing down is twice as long as the lifting. Hope you're feeling your calves already. Make sure you get full height, maximum height, without dropping the ball. And make sure you are breathing. Again, you're welcome to hold on with your fingertips onto the wall or onto a chair. Good, we've got 20 left. Well done, everyone. Maximum height. My ball is slipping. Good. Are you breathing still? Are you getting maximum height? I think we're almost to 10. Good. Last 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Keep it up, hold it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, give your legs a shake. Whew. Give those ankles a roll. Well done, everyone. Good. Now we're going to focus a little bit on the balance. So place your ball out of the way. Grab your elastic. Okay, so I want you to place your elastic underneath your big toe. So let's start on the right side. So it's under the big toe, not under the other toes, just under the big toe area. And then you hold it in your right hand. Okay, now lift your left foot off the floor. You're balancing on the right. And you will feel the need to press down with that right toe into the floor to make sure the elastic doesn't hit you in the face. If you struggle with balance, stand on the floor or otherwise hold on to something. And you can pull on the elastic, increase the tension. So you really need to work with that big toe. Now take that left leg out to the side and pull it back in. You can keep the knee bent or straight, it doesn't matter. We just want to add a movement to make the work harder on that right foot. Good. Make sure you're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the foot down. Take a quick break. You can really feel how the big toe needs to work. That's a very important toe because it needs to help you with that push off with walking. Okay, let's go again. Put the tension on. Press down with that big toe. Lift the other foot. Hand on the hip or arm out to the side, doesn't matter. And then place your left foot, hook it around or behind your right knee. Now open that left knee out to the side and point it forward. So keep your hips facing forward. Well done. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it down, give the leg a shake. Well done. Okay, let's move on to the other side. So the elastic is under the right big toe. And mine comes more or less towards the middle of my foot, up to the middle of my foot. Hold the elastic in the left hand, pull on the elastic, so you need to press down into that foot, lift your right leg off the mat, so balance on that left leg. Hand on the hip or out to the side, keep the knee bent and just lift it sideways and lower down. Okay, that's all about the balance. You're welcome to hold on. You're welcome to stand on the floor and not on the mat. Good. Make sure you're breathing. Yes. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it down. Just release the elastic for a second. Now pull on that elastic again. You really need to pull on it. So you need to make sure you have to press down with that left big toe. Lift the right foot. Hook the foot behind the knee. Hand on the hip or out to the side. Open up the knee sideways and then bring the knee forward again. So you continue to open up to the side, point it forward. Yo, the side is weaker for me. Make sure you have tension in the elastic because you need to press down with that big toe to hold the balance. Good. Breathe. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the foot down. Give your legs a shake. Well done, everyone. Okay, now you can place the elastic out of your way. You're going to stand on the right leg. You're going to balance on the right leg. Imagine you're standing in the middle of a star. And now you lift the left foot off the mat. Now I want you to reach for, there's 6 points of the star. You're in the middle of the star. I want you to reach for all those points with the left foot. Put your hands on your hips. So reach with that left foot, bend that right knee to reach, tap that one tip of the star, one point of the star, bring the leg in without placing it down. Reach to the other point, tap the point, bring the leg in. So you reach, you tap, and you bring it in without placing that foot down. You just tap lightly, and then you reach for the points at the back. So this is the star balance exercise, working a lot on ankle balance, which is very important. 6 points you need to tap, reach, bring it back. The more you bend the leg you're standing on, the harder you'll work. So reach far. Those points are far. It's a big star. Good. And we've got one last round to go. Reach as far as you can go. Do a little bit of a crossover as well. Reach for all those points. Bring back to the center. And reach for that last one and place your foot down. Well done. You're welcome to repeat that. But otherwise, let's move on to the other foot. So you're going to balance on your left leg, hands on the hips. You're in the middle of a star. 6 points of the star, six tips. And now you're going to reach for those points of the star. So bend that left knee, reach, tap with the toes, and pull the foot back in without placing it down. So you're just tapping and then bringing it back. All 6 points. Good. Reach. Make sure you're balancing. Breathing. Good. So it's quite intense and a very good balance exercise. Also works a lot on the ankle, but you're welcome to hold on if you struggle with balance. Last round. Good. Almost there. Nice. And a last one. And place the foot down. Give your legs a shake. Welcome also to repeat that to each side. Now I want you to sit on the mat and grab your elastic. I want you to hook it around the ball of the left foot. Okay, so you can sit with straight legs. If you struggle to sit upright, you're welcome to sit on something just to lift the bum a little bit, on a pillow or something, if it's easier for you to sit with your bum elevated. So the elastic is around the ball of the left foot. Now you take your right foot and cross it over to the left side, but it's in the elastic, so you've got the tension of the elastic pressing against that right foot. And I want you to turn the foot sole towards the left. So you're trying to turn that foot in. Just going to change my position so you can see me better. So you try and turn the foot in. Good. You're working around the ankle, so you're trying to turn that foot sole to the left. Turn it in and slowly release. So you're working against the resistance of the elastic. Make sure you're breathing, you're relaxing those shoulders. Good. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just place your right foot down. Now take your right foot underneath the elastic, crossing the leg over to the other side. And now push into the elastic and take your foot to the right side. Good. So the elastic is against the bottom part and the right side of your foot now. Now I want you to point your toes of that right foot and then take the foot outwards. You're trying to turn your foot sole out against the elastic. Good. I hope my guidelines, you understand them. It's difficult to explain. So you're trying to twist or turn the foot out. You're feeling the side muscles of the lower leg work. Good. Working into that resistance, slow return. Don't shoot back. Control the movement. You're trying to turn the foot sole out. Keep those toes pointed. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Now you hook the elastic around the ball of the right foot. You take your left foot, cross it over to the other side, so it's against the elastic. The elastic is around the bottom part of your left foot. You hold onto the elastic, so create some tension in it, and then try and turn the foot sole in towards the right and slowly release. So it's a twisting action around the ankle, moving around the ankle joint and slowly release. Good. Slow release. Control the movement against the elastic. This part is easier for me than turning the foot out. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. The elastic is still around the ball of the right foot. Go underneath the elastic with the left leg, crossing over that right leg, and then take the leg back to the left. So you're working against the elastic now. The elastic is around the bottom part of the left foot and around the side of the left foot. You can hold onto the elastic with your right hand. You're welcome to place the left hand down on the mat. It makes it just a little bit more comfortable for your back. Point your toes of the left foot and then try and turn the foot sole out and slowly release. This is more difficult for me, and it's a very important muscle that we're exercising now. This is the muscle that helps you to pull the foot back to neutral if you might twist your ankle. So it's a very important muscle. It protects your ankle a lot. Keep the toes pointed, turn the foot sole out, slowly release. Work against the tension, control the movement. Good. Well done, everyone. Keep the toes pointed. Increase or decrease your tension on the elastic. And try not to move from the hip, try not to move the whole leg. So just make sure it's not the whole leg that's twisting, it's only your foot that is moving. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Take the elastic off. And then I want you to stand up. So we're going to do 2 calf stretches. So if you're against the wall or close to the wall, stand with your hands against the wall. Otherwise, you can just stand like this on your mat. Place your right foot behind you. Toes pointing forward. That back knee is straight, pushing the heel down. And then just lean forward, bending that front knee, trying to stretch that back calf muscle, the gastrocnemius. You're pushing the heel down. Body weight is forward, knee is straight. Make sure you're breathing. That's the one calf stretch we usually do. But I'll show you another one we tend to forget. Okay, so push that heel down, knees straight. Now keep that leg in the same position, but just bend the knees slightly. Welcome to move the front foot a little bit back. So keep pushing the heel down, but just bend the knee, and you can still lean forward, and you might still feel a calf stretch, maybe just in another spot. And that is your soleus. That's the one we tend to forget, the bent knee calf stretch, which is very important because we've got 2 calf muscles. So keep pushing that heel down, body weight forward, but the knee is bent. Make sure you're breathing. It's nice if you stand against the wall or against a tree, or against a chair. Tree in your house. But maybe you're doing the exercises on the grass. Good. And release. It's good to hold a static stretch like that for 20 to 30 seconds and repeat it for 2 to 3 times. So you're welcome to repeat. I'm just going to move on to the other leg. So the left leg is behind you, knee straight, pushing the heel down. And then just lean forward, bending that front knee to stretch out the back calf muscle, your gastrocnemius. That's the top layer of your calf muscles. It's your gastroc. Good. Make sure you're breathing, pushing that heel down to the floor, knees straight. Second part, just bend the knees slightly, keep pushing the heel down. You're welcome to move the front foot a little bit more closer towards you if you need to. Make sure you feel the stretch in the calf, that's the soleus. Remember to hold these stretches 20 to 30 seconds and repeat 2 to 3 times just to get a lengthening effect. Good, and then you can release. And the last challenge is we're going to balance on one leg for about a minute with closed eyes. So you're welcome to stand on the floor if you struggle with balance, or hold on to something. We're going to balance on the right leg first. So lift the left leg, your hands can be anywhere we'd like them to be, and then close your eyes once you've got your balance, and I'm going to time us for 1 minute. So make sure you're not holding your breath. The moment we close our eyes, it becomes a lot more difficult. So if you want to fall over the whole time, rather stand on the floor, not on your mat, or hold onto something very lightly. It's very important to practice balance with closed eyes, because then we practice the proprioception. That's a big word, but it's all the receptors around our ankle that gives us information, the brain information about where it is in space. And we need to practice them with eyes closed, because then they work hard and the eyes don't take over the work. We're almost there. Well done, everyone. Almost there. Make sure you're breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Well done. Give the legs a shake. Other foot. Balance on your left leg. Lift the right. If you've got your balance, close your eyes. Remember, this is very important for the ankle and the foot. Balance or proprioception. And with closed eyes, it's a lot more challenging, but we need to practice this a lot more often. So you can challenge yourself each day and see if you can stand for a little bit longer with your closed eyes. Make sure you're not holding your breath. We are almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Give your legs a shake. You can roll your ankles out. Well done, everyone. Thank you for joining this express class. You're welcome to repeat it a second time. Have a good day.